everyone, welcome back to a Piece of V podcast. I am your host, Vanessa Makeche. For those of you that are joining me for the first time, thank you for joining me. For my odd listeners, to my odd listeners rather, I'm so excited to have you back. Today's topic of discussion is titled Monetizing Your Niche. And joining me to discuss that very important topic is not only a young, brilliant business lady, but also a very close sister of mine, Tamara Mwila Munthali. Welcome.
Hi, how are you? I'm glad to be here finally.
Finally, I just don't, and I don't think people understand how important it is for me to have these conversations with different people, or what it takes to actually reach out and have people here with me on my podcast
Exactly.
every single week. Man, I'm so
You're
excited to
doing the
have you.
most. I'm excited too. I've been waiting for this in the insides. Finally, I'm
Oh,
here. Glad.
yes, thank you for coming and thank you for joining me. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. This means so
Yeah.
much to me. It means a lot to me and my podcast and me generally as a human being evolving and growing. This is one of those necessary steps I need to take. So getting into the topic of discussion, I just want you to give the guests a feel of who you are, what you're doing, what you're all about. Who's Tamara Mwila Munthali? Give them a feel of why you are my guest today.
Hi everyone. My name's Tamara Mwila Munthali, and I'm age 23. That was supposed to be a secret, but I shared. Yeah, I'm age 23, and a little about myself. I'm an only girl in a family of five guys, a third born, and a diploma holder. I did something under retail, stores management, and stock control. And being an adult is something you just have to to do something for yourself. It's a whole lot. So what led me to open in the business, the store? It's called Tammy's Closet slash Tammy's Fresh Roses. So it's a story. It's something I need to share about. So once upon a time, I I used to save money when dad would give me money for hair, and I would just save. And how I started it is just something also very funny as well, because I had to order like seven headbands and had to sell them, which gave me a profit. And I was like, okay, now I need to start up this business and let me name it by my name. I decided to get Tamara and shorten it for Tammy. And that's how I made the Tammy's Closet and Tammy's Fresh Roses. Yeah. So when it comes to business, you have to save. So I had to start saving immediately after I saw those headbands. I ordered them at 70 kwacha and I sold them at 300 out of all that. So I made like a three five, something like that. I made a profit out of it, which was like something I would go for and do. At a moment where you feel you can save up something, it's an achievement when you're running a business, something you want to keep going. So that's how I manage, or how I have managed to keep the business going and or
Amazing. So, would you at least say it is safe enough for young people to be more entrepreneurs than they should be school smart? You know what I mean? Like hands on. Because the initial thought is when I go to school, I'll get a white collar job. That's the thought we have at the back of our minds each time we're going to college or university. But then, would you take a stance or would you give an opinion to say entrepreneurship is the way to go with how the world is evolving?
I don't believe in white collar jobs anymore. I mean, we won't keep staying home and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna wear a jacket for work this weekend, so I need to look fly and all. So it's something I feel white collar jobs shouldn't be something we should depend on fully. We should be able to stand on our feet and say, you know what, I'm going to open a business and I'm going to start up this. So when I do this business, I'm going to get out this, I'm going to serve this, I'm going to help out this. I mean, I'm not saying white collar jobs are not okay. They are. Like, they are okay. You can do both. I mean, just that it's stressful, but people manage. But you can do both and you can do it. We all can do it. If I'm trying out the business, you can also try it out. So it's a plus on both sides.
Nice, I see. So let's talk about something that's an achievement for your business. You were nominated, you are one of the nominees for the Foyer Awards, right? The Foundation of the Year Awards. So how did that happen? That's really huge because these awards are across different African countries such as Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. How did that all come together? And what did that experience mean to you?
So I was nominated for the Global For You Awards, and I was 10th. I came out 10th. I came out number 10 out of 1,000 of people who applied and who were nominated there. But I made it to the top 10. So it was an achievement, and it's the greatest thing. I went there physically, so I had an opportunity to meet different people, different with different countries. I mean, those that came afar from Nigeria. I made friends, so it was a great experience, and hopefully next year I scoop the awards.
Running a business takes a lot of discipline as well as maturity. What financial tip would you share that you use and that has gotten you ahead in your business?
So a financial tip I would give is save. Saving money may be hard, but just open an account. I don't believe in saving in a mobile account. I mean, mobile money is good, but I believe if you save money for example, in a bank, at a bank, it's a good. So yeah, so saving is a great thing. I mean, I feel if you save money at a bank, it's better. Even if they say the more you're saving is the more you're collecting the tax, whatever people say. But I prefer people would save in a bank, not in a mobile. Because the moment you save in mobile, anything that happens, oh, okay, I have money in my mobile. But now, I mean, even if they've brought the online banking mobile thingy, you can try and avoid certain things. So my financial advice is saving. Let's save and let's do the entrepreneurship thingy. It's a great thing. If you save, the next day you want to go party, give it some time. You can party the following weekend and then spend on that weekend and feel great. Because when you save, the advantages you're gonna spend when you want to spend.
Amazing. So, what has been your greatest challenge so far in the business industry? What's the hardest thing for you, especially knowing the fact that you're an online business owner? What has been the hardest thing for you so far?
My greatest challenge is it being an online store. I have to be online every time, and then there's this other side where I have to have work and family time. And it's so hard running a business on these platforms, getting followers, and or you'd find that you're only having followers that are your family members, and then those people that you introduce yourself to, oh, okay, so when you buy this you can reach me out on Facebook, on Instagram. So my biggest challenge has been internet. Till we get a store, I think I won't have so much of a problem, but that has been my greatest challenge. Online selling is not easy. You have to advertise every day, and you have to balance time, eh? You have to balance being at work and you running the business. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, so aside from running your business, what else are you passionate about? Like, do you have extra activities you do if you're not working or running your business? What do you like to do?
It's funny that I'm passionate of I'm trying to catch up reading because I have a lot of friends that are bookworms. I used to feel like there was so much of nerds, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm reading more. So it's kind of something I'm feeling I can do. I can be like, okay, I can do this. Something I'm passionate of right now, apart from my business, yeah. And then trying to trying to learn how to vlog, but I feel I can't do it. It's a whole lot, I tell you. So that's over what I feel I'm passionate of as it now. With further with more further days, I'm gonna confirm and say, well, this is something I'm really invested in. I can read a book in 2 days. I can finish a whole book in a whole novel in 2 days. Like, yeah. And I don't believe in white collar jobs anymore.
Nice, I see. So that helps you sharpen the business aspect of your life, right? The reading part.
Exactly.
All right. I also do reading every now and then. Well, I love to read now that I'm older. Like, I really love to read. It also helps me learn differently and just engage with different types of personalities in
Authors,
books,
yeah.
apparently.
Mm.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, this is like not my favorite part, but then we are almost coming to the end of our episodes tonight.
Don't.
So,
I'm already. No.
right, time just goes by so fast, and then we just have to wrap it up. So, I would just want you to highlight some of the opportunities that one would find in a business like yours.
So, what opportunities are in a business like mine? I mean, I get to meet different people. I get to meet brides. I mean, I love meeting my brides. Everybody that hires robes for me and buys bridal slippers for me is just, they're all amazing. So I get to meet different people and I get to associate with quite a number of people where I'm even excited. I reach at a level I'm going like, oh, okay, so I'm delivering flowers to this person. I mean, I get tips out of it, so opportunities. I get to meet people who tell me, oh, okay, so this week we want you to supply us with roses. We're gonna present them to a wedding, or okay, we're gonna take them to a church. I mean, opportunities are there. I think those are my kind of opportunities that I have had. And is it first? Yeah, so those are my kind of opportunities. On other people's opportunities, I mean, opportunities come everywhere. You meet people who would go like, oh, okay, you do this. I think next week I want you to deliver flowers to me. So I mean, I get tips. So tips can also be an opportunity. I mean, they are to me. Yeah.
No, I really get you. I know what you mean. So, what are your future plans? What are we expecting from you this year or the next? What do you have? Hmm.
So yes, I intend to expand my business to open a store. I mean, by God's grace or willingly, God blesses me this year or next year. I pray I open a store in Solwezi and just have a point where I'm supplying people from Lusaka as well. So I might be there getting a store everywhere. Hopefully soon. I mean, I intend to really maybe get into another business thingy if it works out here, since we have flowers and we have bridal wear. So I'm trying to push for a hair business too, since everybody is doing it and they are making money out of it. I mean,